What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the show. Yeah, man, how is everybody doing? Big up yourself. Thanks very much for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Another show. Yeah, man, big up yourself. Started a little bit late, but nevertheless, we are here. How is everybody doing? So we're just gonna be talking quickly about Coach Hallgrimsson. Yeah, man, and what he has done over the past few weeks, basically. Yeah, close to a month now. You know, I have to big up Coach Hallgrimsson on what he has done since he has taken over the reins as the Reggae Boys head coach. Yeah? So, big up yourself, people. Yeah, man, we're here. See, all of people here. Rich Poor. You're getting an echo? Still I hear the echo? Man of God said me get rich and switch. Enough echoing. No, what cause that? I don't know what is causing the echo right now, people. Still I hear the echo? Chano. Check. 1, 3. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, I'm going to see if I'm listening from my phone. Yeah. Check. 1, 3. Audio check. Check. I'm still hear the sound. Hey, you Richard, I rejoice. Richard, I rejoice, people. Say, naughty card and yellow card, make you think I go on. check, check. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. I look like the sound completely gone now. Check, check, check. Check, check. Testing, testing. Alright, look at the sound up and running now. I look like the sound completely gone now. Rich Poe, it no work, you see it? Check, check, check. Rich Poe, it no work, Rich Poe. Sorry, my boss. Testing. Alright, look at the sound up and running now. Alright, we can turn down this now. Yeah, man, I saw the thing set. Hold on, early call. Robert, welcome to the show.
Yeah, man, it's up and good now.
It's up and good. Okay. May I say you know, give me a chance to do no intro or nothing. You just call in. But since you call in, what you say?
No, man, I don't really call in. I just call if you tell you say up and good. So, yeah, me call back later.
Alright, cool.
Do your thing. Yeah.
Where said Jerry repeat back now? You know so that troublemaker though. Una troublemaker, you know. Me convinced of that troublemaker. I will say repeat back. Anyways, people, so we are here. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the coach's desk. A late night start to the final night of the weekend Super Treat. It's not going to be a long night, but big up yourself. Thanks very much for tuning in. Thanks for the patience with that little technical glitch just now, but we are up and running. Up and running, people. Yeah, man. Big up to all the persons who are in the comment section. Big up to everybody who normally support me. See Rich Poe go like him want show some jab, you know. But Rich Poe, we're well protected. Rich Poe, we're well covered. Yeah, man. Big up Brando. Big up Fresh. Capo in the building. Big up John Powell. Man of God. Can't reach and switch, man. I say it all started in the man of God. What you talk about? Tuffy Rudy, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Please ensure that you subscribe, people, if you have not done so. If you are new to the channel, I'm asking you to hit that like button, subscribe button. Support the thing. Yeah, I mean, Jason, big up yourself. Joan Spence, big up yourself. At least we know say a female is on the show right now. Lovely Beauty, big up yourself. Say Coach's Desk International. Yeah, man. Andy Campbell, big up yourself. Big up everybody. All the one Rich Poem, John Paul, KY. Me find a remedy, man. Ecorix, big up yourself. Triple E, big up everybody. Big up everybody. Yeah, man. Jerry, anyway, what go on for Chelsea? Boy, what go on for Harborview? Jesus, peace. Hey, Rich Poe, me a general, you know, man. You can't rush me, you know. Me tell us I'm well protected, man. How you chat, say, man? We not bring nothing fake, man. And we not bring nothing over the top, man. You see me, I say? Big up yourself, anyways. Yeah, Mannings, man. Big up yourself, Mannings. Big up Mannings, man. Yeah, man. Big up everybody. Hey, people, you know what I really want to touch upon? You know what I feel for touch. I don't really want to touch upon it because we are trying to avoid certain things. But more and more people have been linking me about this whole debacle with the youngster in Whisper. Whisper is a good baller. And some talks from me here, brethren, me not like it. DS Electronics, big up yourself. Happy New Year. I know you don't link me in DS Electronics. You understand? Me not like certain talks. Me not like certain comments. But who am I? You know what I mean? Them would have said we're just a little YouTuber. We do videos for views and likes. Look at YouTuber. So the vulture them still are go circle. You see me I say according to another little YouTuber, Sir P, you know? Cause the YouTubers them always a get flogging, you know. You understand? Always I get beaten. Yeah man, the YouTubers them always I get beaten, you know what I mean? But me no know if me like where I go on with Whisper, but guess what? Me a stay out tight. Me know a lot of you know of the situation, you watch the interview, and in essentially it kinda what would I say? Distasteful, but that's all I will say on it. Me never like it, you know, you understand? But to each his own. I am not his handlers or whoever, so me just I give my views, and many people might not like the views that I give, so me just stay away from it, man. You understand? So the matter of Ann. Hey, Rich Po. You see me I tell you about you. That's why you all a good thing we not have a yellow card feature again, you know. You get to, you know. Because right now you don't get one before you come on the pitch, you know. Travis, big up yourself. Phone line is already open, people. You can call in. You can call in. Please remember, Rob Smith, this is not the final studio setting. We still have more work to do in our studio. You understand? So don't you understand? Don't beat me up too much, you know. This was just a trial version. But in fact, people, Coach Hallgrimsson did some work. Yeah man, he did some work over there in England. A matter of fact, it all started when he went to the World Cup. Yeah. Watch a few of the CONCACAF team just to see what they will bring. So I guess he would put his thing together, his statistics, his empirical data, to ensure that whenever he's going up against these teams, you'll have evidence of how to go about dealing with these teams. You know what I mean? Oh, Manning's good, man. Manning's good, man. Me a Manning start before, you know. Cause in fact, Mr. Chung will be doing the rounds. He'll be on my channel tomorrow. So tomorrow evening, look out, 7 p.m. He will also be on the channel. You understand? So normally these things are happening. They try as best as possible to do the rounds in the media to sensitize the public. So he has been on TVJ. He has been on Manning's Man Show. He has been on Sportsmax, quite a number of shows. He's gonna be showing up on the coach's desk tomorrow evening. So they are doing what they have to do. And I like this about this Gensec. Is very accessible. And whichever question they never get for answer on Manning's Man Show, just forward out tomorrow evening. You understand? And trust me, the boss are going to be there and he'll be answering all the questions. So, Coach Hallgrimsson, he has been doing some work, as I said before, from Qatar. And he went to England in the holidays. Well, not say holidays, off season for us as a country in terms of football, national football, basically. Went to England. Some players that are interested in the program, he would have spoken to them. Yeah, man, tomorrow evening we'll be talking to Dennis Strong, the Gensec of the JFF. You understand? So, I basically like what Mr. Hallgrimsson is doing. He's putting in the work. So basically, nobody can pick no team for Coach Hallgrimsson. The man went for himself. See, a lot of people believe, and me have to say this, cost it what it will. A lot of us believe that many of those footballers that are linked to the country, they are actually interested in playing for the country. That is far from the truth, people. I want to know, believe me, not all of these players are interested in playing for Jamaica. Please, people, I am imploring you to believe. Not all of them. Even if they spark a little interest, some of them not ready. So I want you to get that going forward. Not all of these players that are out there are interested in playing for Jamaica. I have to put that out there first and foremost. Now, the ones that are interested and the coach would have engaged, they seem to have been positive talks. Yeah, man. Remember me did tell you know, last year, people, Rich Poor, you must remember this, you know. I said that the fact of the matter is that Mr. Hallgrimsson, Dr. Hallgrimsson would have to go out there and put on his marketing hat. Yeah? He would have to go out there, put on his marketing hat to ensure that he convince these players that whatever he is coming with in this program, it will actually suit some of these players. Yeah? And apparently some of these players have gotten the tick. They have given the thumbs up, and before long you'll be seeing some of these players in the national team as early as the next game. Yes, as early as the next game. Yes, man. One such player, Ivan Toney, still harbors thoughts of playing for England. Ivan Toney still need more time. I can't say the coach will be closing the door if for whatever reason he comes and say he's ready. I doubt he will close the door, but so that you know, not all of these players are interested in playing for the country. When you say Stefan, right, that statement is for cataract. No, man, I'm not cataract alone. A lot of us believe that once the players are linked to Jamaica, they are interested in playing for Jamaica. That's far from the truth. But you see, sometimes when it is said, a lot of people think that some xenophobic connotation is coming towards it. It is not so. You understand? Kyle Walker-Peters also would have been one of them, possibly. And this is what I've heard, that he was not interested. And you know, we talk about Kyle Walker-Peters. So many of these players. So one such player that was spoken to is Isaac Aiden, Newcastle baller that is out on loan. It seems as if that was a positive one. Omari Hutchinson, we're not supposed to worry about him. It seemed positive from that side as well. So it is now for us to put hands on heart and support this coach. It kind of sad though, you know, that when our own was in, you didn't get the support that you expect. that should have been given. No corporate is trying to come on board to support the movement and all of that and all of these things because we have a world coach. You understand? So the coach sold the plan to some of the players, and to my understanding is that he was in his marketing hat, and apparently it was a pretty decent hat. I've been telling you from weeks before I went on that break hiatus from the live stream. I've been telling you that some of your favorites might be in problems. Some of your favorite might be in problems. This coach will be doing things his way. This coach will be coming to Jamaica next. Think mid-January he'll be coming to Jamaica to get things off the ground. But this coach is a no-nonsense coach. This coach now go take no talk. You understand? This coach is about getting the players that will suit his system. You understand? This coach is about business. This coach is about his own reputation. You understand? So we have to just brace ourselves to support, and many times people in general don't like changes. Not only they don't like it, they don't readily accept changes. You understand? Yeah, man, them are agree on one of them. But I just them name them I got tell you for now. You understand? So who believes that them can manipulate this coach can't go work? I hope that the powers that be just allow this brother to do him thing. If given the opportunity, trust me. And he has nothing else to deal with but football reasons and football stuff. We can go a far away. Yeah. We can go a far away. And I believe, yeah man, we're going to deal with it. Yeah man. People don't like up the stream, man. Who come on and don't like the stream? Me see a report from Fresh God. 47 likes, 100 odd people on. Oh my word. And of course, yeah man, them can't program the head coach a special edition. It is impossible. I believe if that happens, then the program will crash. We have to go find somebody else. Or we get Manning's man, Ryan, myself, Military Guna, and we go coach a team. Mannings, oh you there? Guna, big up yourself. Ryan, big up yourself. Yeah man, I would have go coach a team, man. Unseen I gonna be the physio. And we that go roll out. Oh boy. No, I'm not saying that. Listen, don't get me wrong that there's no more core ballers. If that's the case, the program will crash. You can't use exclusively new players. That's what I believe. I mean, no things that the coach are gonna do that. So of course, core player got the board. You understand? So, Boss Thomas said me I program him from now to let him know that if I don't get the next call up, I don't know what to tell you. And them something them like, for a youngster who has never played international football and if you make them speech, I like it. I don't like it. But that's my opinion. So, me I gotta just leave that alone. And which person say, take that out tight, that nah nothing to do with it. And who said that? Let me take that out tight. Robert, big up yourself. Welcome to the show. You're live and direct on the coach's desk.
Yeah, man. Yeah, call some problem name.
Me I call problem name?
Yes, man. Yeah. Yeah, call military and seen a two problem name them there.
A problem man them there? All them a problem name.
What?
Talk to me.
Coach them about that problem name, brother. Them about to pick PH local player.
Them are gonna pick local player? No, but hold on, Robert. Hold on. You see the work unseen and military do. Let us not take it for granted. You know why?
Yeah, but them
hold on now. Let me finish, man. Let me finish and then you come in.
Alright.
The local landscape wanted to know what was happening in football right around the length and breadth of the island. See? And these two vloggers come and start push local baller or local leagues. Nothing is wrong with that. Because
nothing is wrong with that.
Well, I know. If they come out and they play, there's still a gem that you might can find in this league, Don't get me wrong. Plus, nothing wrong if local league is being highlighted. Because the Premier League is a local league, And it get highlighted around the world. The German league is a local league to the Germans. And it get highlighted. So nothing wrong if a vlogger, 2 vloggers, 3 vloggers take it up and start run with it. Nothing wrong with that. You understand?
Coach.
So upon that
premise. I understand what you say. I totally understand what you say. But all the time people always say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem I have with them, Them nothing is wrong with the work what them are doing with Gladfield because it a show with players who can who have talent and who can help them to enhance them talent but me have a problem with them, brother, where it's like when time you take up your coach a schoolboy football team. And them see couple player and them say, boy, well, them player they reach where them are go already, them are the best. That is the problem you have, when you are paint a narrative that mean them player reach where them are go, them can walk in the national team. That is when we have a problem with coach. You can't push players to them reach already and them not reach it.
So that them do? Me not see that.
You know what? Hey.
Me not see the man them a push players when I reach. Alright, if you hold on, Robert. If you watch a local league, there has to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players outside where we are gonna grab our attention, even if the league subpar. So if them find 10 somebody out of the entire league, nothing wrong with if them say, yo, them are the best player in our league. Nothing wrong with that.
No, and 3 or 2 or 4 somebody, it's like them must say, hey, what do you mean this one show you the coach? with military and Mr. Speed. I mean, I wonder if I see him football, where them I watch me, I look for with the local league coaches. When I see it ball TV, and them I say I come like I watch TV. Yeah, the two man them I say, oh the league, oh the league improve, and then the man them a play the ball fast.
So the league not improve.
Me not say no improve, but me say we are the man them a go on.
Yeah, but Robert, oh God, Robert. Remember you tell me say no, if anybody come on the program with no foolish, me fi hang up my phone, you know.
Me no bash nobody.
So Robert, hold on. If the two man them a watch the league and see say the league have these players and it improved from last year, and them a say the league faster or the game, the ball game faster because of the remember say selected surfaces they are playing on now, you know. That are well kept than others, you know.
Me never tell us the league no improve, coach. Me never say it
no, but you just say man them a talk about the way the man them a talk.
Or it get fast, or they playing fast, or it get fast. But I say, but me I watch it and me not see the fastest so them a talk about that. Me a talk about the speed where them a say.
No, but because you no see it, that don't mean say them see it, Robert. Them no see it. Come on, man.
Well, I mean, nothing
wrong for them to promote the local league, Robert. Nothing wrong. And if them a promote it, no, but you say, oh, them a behave like say whatever. Of course, them a go excited about what is happening now versus what was happening before. Come on, man. Remember we say one Jamaica, you know.
Yeah, Mr. One Jamaica. Yeah. But it's like as I may tell you, say. Anyway, I have nothing to do with this coach still. Because I don't know this coach. If him come here and say 1 and 2 gem, me know. Say, cause see there, me right now when me that talk say people feel be careful that Craig Butler and them they realize Craig Butler take revenge for our football and revenge for JFF. So when make Whisper come do to himself there, it's like he might destroy the young youth them, he might use the young youth them to destroy them one another. And who don't see it, now go see it again. I tell you, coach, the world is sad. The world Whisper thing sad, and the player when withdraw and tell them say if them not play,
Robert,
and get picked.
Robert, remember you talk about this what I tell man. Remember me say me they want give me opinion and me say me nah give it, brother, because we no want go there so. What you think about Hallgrimsson going to England? What you think about that?
Man, I mean, man,
talk about that. That will come about tonight. Talk to us.
Glad about that to the coach. Hey, me here. You know when me go for management for call the boss inside. Messiah, you know, man. The boss, me say, me hear the man attack and sit me after one day for true.
Who that?
If it really all go so. Mr. Chum. Hey. Coach, me the man attack some things, brother. Me I wonder if it really go happen so and it really go so. It's like to me it's like the man is the Messiah, man. Me I tell you the man come like it's like nothing with the man when we hear man attack it's like JFF never do it. So me I wonder if I really fact truth this man attack what him gonna do.
Remember, so these programs are recorded, you know. So if anything him say and it can't come, it not come forth, you know. Him a going a problem, you know.
Coach, if you hear something this man speak.
Well, me I go talk to him tomorrow, so we are gonna hear some more of them. Me I go talk to him tomorrow, because he's doing the rounds, the media rounds, you know, which is good for the JFF, you know.
Coach, when the man, it's some things that when we see him do. In the last 2 months, and when me hear this, when me hear the man, when the man talk about coach, it's like me can't believe it. Say, me I wonder if people that the JFF now try to get rid of him, because he might show up the JFF, he might show up so them men that do nothing.
Yeah.
I tell you.
And we know that long time, so we just hold the positivity and see how best we can support them going forward. But remember, you know, if they slip, them are gonna slide, you know. We scope out, you know.
Yeah, but coach, you have to go. Me I pinch myself. I wonder if the man read or not. Coach, I think I do. Yo, me I pinch myself. I wonder if the man real, brother. God, I wonder if I dream, I dream.
Yeah.
God, because I wonder where was this man all this time? Where the big, where this a drastic change come from? Me don't know.
Remember, I said the man did there something there, you know, man. NSWA, I try sort out the thing, you know. The man did there, Supreme Ventures, you know. So I whole step in, man. You understand?
Man say, you know what man say, man? People are gonna get all accountable for how them talk. Like you remember the issue where happened between the players and the JFF and people in the JFF. Me like him, I say him not say that directly, but me I read up like when the man when my man come out and say party shop and all that little way there. The man say nothing like that can happen again. Like him I say people have to be professional in everything. The man say, the man says the managers them is like if them not do them work, believe me, them have to go.
Then a leadership that like, you know, brother. That is leadership.
Yeah, me I tell you. So me I said to myself, say, coach, me I wonder if him know what kind of job in here if I right. If he real. Coach, you don't remember what we go through over the years, brother. So when me hear this man,
Robert get cut off. Robert, I reconnect people. Him fall back. Yeah, we say Robert, we miss you a while. You say how much people? That's how we reach.
Yeah, me I say it's like when you're a world and coach and somebody come and preach a word of God to you, man, and you get to save, man. Me I wonder if the man. Me I wonder if them not gonna run him with soon. So, coach, I wonder if you need to go after you're gonna have him for your program tomorrow.
Yeah, man, he might forward from coaches there tomorrow.
You need to go take a listen to Manning's Man program, some things where the man talk.
But Richard, remember the first time, Robert, I asked him if he really I go take this position after I come in and know say a heavyweight job. And the man say, yeah, him know what go on. So the man must know what he's up to, you know. Brain Drain, big hold on there, Robert. Hey, Brain Drain, me send a SOS out for you last evening and look like you're forward. Big up to Brain Drain. 15 months a member on the coach's desk. Big up yourself, Brain Drain. Alright, go ahead, Robert.
I wonder if he might get the support coach behind him. Well, him say,
man, I get the support, man. You know, see him I get the support. A lot of the fans out there now support the man. What you chat say, man?
No, me not talk about by the fans. I talk about the JFF because me ask him since night, you know. He say, Mr. Chung, you sure say all of the people in the JFF are going to support you with all of this what you talk about.
Well, I saw we know.
Him say him know who all who is supporting him. So, well, coach, I know still.
Big up to Pagan again. Another erudite squad member. 14 months of support on the coach's desk as a member. Big up yourself. So we have Pagan 180 and Brain Drain. Big up yourself, Brain Drain. Me send a SOS for you forward tonight because you know it's the 15th month celebration tonight. I think you're easy, Brain Drain. Yeah, Robert.
Me glad, man. Me glad. It's like me feel good in myself, you know. And as we said since night, coach, a long time I tell you that, you know, coach. You must talk to say you have somebody up your collar and we tell you that. Say this a coach a no nonsense coach.
Yeah, man.
I mean tell us enough people are gonna drop down and ball, you know. Some of them are gonna drop down and ball when they make enough of them are gonna go and mad house, you know. When them say this a coach and I take no talk from nobody if you pick them, go just throw a ball at night because a man said this a ball I have to in a program. This a coach here come with professionalism, you know. Him not low down in standard for nobody, you know. I me tell you that already, you know. Yeah. So make them stay there. All who talk about this and talk about that, man. Make them stay there. Then soon see what go on. You know me, me never dying to see March come yet, so. Like how me want to see this a March a come. I tell them we want to see this a man start picking squad and start play some ball. I tell you that coach. Tell you, man. I tell you, say this a year of Jamaican football. I got excited.
It a go excited in more ways than one. Let us see.
No, yeah. I me feel the spirit already. I feel it's a good thing, man. We can't cry and feel some. After a storm, must be a calm coach. Remember me tell you.
What you say? 2022 storm gone. So it must be a calm.
Yeah, man. It must be a calm, man.
And the company will help with cleaning up on them things. Them are going well.
Yeah, me I tell you, coach. Yo, me I tell you, coach. Yeah, man. I'm glad to talk about the truth, you know, coach. It's not all the players them in England who we hear people call every day say want to play for Jamaica, really want to play for Jamaica. You understand? We just have to pick the one them who want to play.
Robert, really let me ask you a question. You drink, Robert?
One time, not again.
Okay. Because you say you feel the spirit. Because I wonder what kind of spirit. I don't know if a Jerry and the Neville are the Holy Spirit, you know?
No, sir. I was the only one that can't the Jerry.
Okay.
At 5 years now, we stop drinking this. So we don't do something anymore.
Okay, that is good, man. That is good.
Yeah,
man.
Strictly, I mostly water me drink now, coach.
Yeah. Alright, or if you are going to drink nothing, make sure to say it come out of your blender, you know. Because a good place.
Yeah, man, a fruit. Yeah, man, a true, man.
Yeah, man, the Jerry and the Neville and a dead man, them there, no, man.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
Me can tell you about it. Me know about drinking back in the day when me the young. When pass them, me I try to tell you, say, yeah, man, the football, me get back the 98 spirit, you know. Feel about the spirit. Yeah, man, I feel about the football fever.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I love what go on, you know, I love what go on, and I just pray to Father God, say, what me live to see everything really come true, brother, for Jamaica football. Real. Yeah, man, and thing, and hope the man them try to uplift the football and try to bash it and bring it down no more.
Yeah.
Just build it up. Build up the young player and make them take time and learn them trade. You understand? Make them take time and go step by step and build up them thing, you know. Follow in their footsteps of Bailey and Paris. And find themselves on the international stage, you know. Take them time and build up them things. And I tell you, say, the more success we get in our football, and the more the league I go better in Jamaica, and more support I go for play. Yeah, man. And players have to understand that the more exposure we get, and the more we win, and the more we climb up the ladder upon the FIFA ranking, it will go better for Jamaica football, because people are going to want to know about Jamaica. Just like how track and people are going to one time people want to know if I apple you and bolt I don't have center match, we don't have Trinidad there, you know. Wonder how we are the fastest man in the world. So that's how we want to happen through football. We are there on the world map, and we have produced some good football, and them are take the world by storm, you know, and people interested to come, and that's how football are going to build up. You understand? So player are going to get contract overseas when we football in the highlight. You understand? So, but if we keep on at destroy with football, keep on at destroy it and acquire and a cuss and a talk about this and talk about that, football now going nowhere. So we just need a process here. We need the people to just make the process invest in other process and make it work, you know. Make it work and say for it now gonna be for the betterment of football.
Mm.
You understand? Because if we get some good professional player from overseas come play and we start win some game and beat some side and win some trophy for the country. A time for we win the Gold Cup now, you know. We got 2 finals, you know.
Mm.
You understand me as a coach? A time for now for we look to be one of the country in a CONCACAF but bring home it in the Caribbean, bring home the Gold Cup in the Caribbean, brother. And we need the Nation League there. We can't win it, you know, coach. Hey, we can go to Mexico go win, you know, for the first time, you know. Because we're going to go draw in the Azteca 2 times or 1 time. A 2 time or 1 time. So you see, so we need to cross over the line now. We go near it, we need to just take a next step and step over it, you know. Yeah, man, and we can do it, man. And with the coach, I know so we can do it.
Yeah.
You know, we just have the feeling, and we have the spirit, and as you call it, and the rub spirit, that. A spirit, you know, we feel it, brother.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
All right, Robert.
Say to the coach are forward.
Huh?
Say the coach are forward now. The coach are forward another week. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to say another week. I know mid-January I'm going to go forward.
Oh, so me that year, Ryan, that's a Tuesday still.
I'm not sure. Tuesday going to be what? 10th?
Yeah,
Yeah, Tuesday going to be the 10th. Yeah, that day I'm here first, then me here mid-January. So, we never know.
Anyway, anytime in forward still. So I say go. Big up yourself, and I hope your man then come on for the program tonight.
Yeah, hope
Although
so.
you say not long program still, but I hope your man then forward. So big up yourself, coach.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, Robert. Alright. The boss says spirit in him, you know, so. And he say a good spirit, so. I know Jerry and in never, so make we see now. Alright, so who else calling in? I'm gonna say with free up the line. See the line free up here. Who are calling? Yeah, man. Somebody asked about the philosophy of the coach. We're not sure, but based on what I've seen, he seemed to be a 4-4-2 sort of coach. That will experiment with the 4-4-2, and he's also one that seems to want to present a solid defensive line. Because once the defensive line is solid, then you opponents won't be able to score on you, and then you can actually, if you can actually take your chances and opportunity when you get them, then you know the thing can go on. You understand? So once Robert junk with Chung's word. Coach, what happened to Balakar? I haven't heard from him. Yeah, man, Balakar did about one night, man. Balakar calling one night. At the third night of the weekend, triple treat this in our Rockford. Balakar did call in, man. And I think he may check in for one of the show. Yeah, man. Man, them there, man. Balakar there. Coach, such man are going like him are the biggest coach out of Jamaica, and him couldn't win Manning Cup. Hey, Broadman Security, you hear me say we are leave out the argument, man. People, we need to get the likes over 100. We need to get the likes over 100. Come on, man. Oh, now move so the likes, them people. The Fresh God not supposed to ask for like a new year now, you know, man. You know from last year, say likes help the channel to get the message out, to get the word out. So don't just deal with the thing, no, man. Diane answer, big up yourself. Oh, Grimmy went to, Coach Hallgrimsson went to London or United Kingdom or England, if you please, and he had meetings with several players. Some who are not interested in playing for the Reggae Boys. Some positive talks came out of. I'm not sure no BM. Not sure. But I know he's defensive, man. But he has an assistant in Wall who is a very attacking mind. So, you know, say that is like synergy in football. Yeah, Argentina use yes, Nitro, that is true. I see them use 4-4-2. The coach, Argentina coach, was very flexible in his formations. No, it's sports bar still about brain drain. But you know, a new year, so we are try a few things to see how best we can give you a little style and flavor in the whole studio setting, you know what I mean? So Nick, tomorrow you come, you might not be in the studio, you might be in the bar. We might interview Sir Chung in the bar tomorrow, you know what I mean? So I just saw the things that we believe in our changes, you know. Alex, big up yourself, Alex. Happy New Year, man. Where you did that, Alex? Alex, I'm at the millions, you know. We want both lists to be burned, to be burned. Fire upon the knees. To be honest, me don't like the 4-4-2 too much, though. Greetings, coach and viewers. MPEC, what go on and me a pen there? Me a pen and not play a pen. Diane answer, big up yourself again. So, Coach Desk, what is your take on Whisper interview? Hey, Diane, you know you come just a moment late. So, here me I go want you do. Me I go want you watch over the stream to hear what I had to say about that interview. Because it was a little bit I had to say. As somebody would have said, take that out, that have nothing to do with me. I don't want to get involved in that situation there. That whispering was too loud. That's all I would say. But you say, man like Cataract not going to believe, say some of the mentioned English-born players not interested to play for Jamaica. I don't know. Bro, man, say, Alex, big up yourself. What time is the interview? Yeah, tomorrow at 7 we'll be talking to Gensec. You already knew that, just don't want to believe it. Blessing for the new year. Yes, Natty Congo, big up yourself, man. Rumbar, mind your junk. Mr. Chung, make him give you a rum chat. No, man, I'm a rumbar, man. I will still do that, man. The man is flexible, so I think he will adjust to the players we have. Exactly. Devon Smith, big up yourself. Happy New Year to you, man. Stefan Wright, first 15 minutes of the stream, coach. Okay, alright. Respect, Stefan. Happy New Year, coach. Just been in Jamaica on vacation and I was opening my new plaza. I so busy. Hey, tell us that the man I met millions, you know. The man I come Jamaica and a link me star. They say they did locals. So he will have a Grim Reaper look at some of our players. Will he be looking for midfielders that is defensively responsible and speedy forward? Where, Warren? In Jamaica? I don't know. Alright, Alex, big up. Welcome to another edition of Jamaican Pasa Pasa Football. BM, where you get Pasa Pasa Football? BM, watch it, you know. Watch your step. My step on landmine, BM. What you talk about? Pagan 180, he used the 4-4-2 versus a strong team in Argentina, but used the 4-3-3 versus weaker Cameroon team. Coach, me send you an email with a PDF, real local league. You see it? When you send that, a cut above the rest. When you send that, which email address you send it to? How long we gone on that stream? Oh, well, a long time we are talk, man. Nobody now. Rich Poe, you afraid for come on? You afraid of yellow card? Me not have the yellow card for this, man. The studio moving us, so me not have the yellow card. You don't have to worry, man. Celebrating the opening of a plaza that will be extra. My phone mash up plus lose all my contacts. Hey Brain Jane, why you believe that you forget trouble, brother? Do you think mix up and drama will ever done with Jamaica football outside forces like Butler? I don't know, you know. I heard Mr. Speed saying that Coach Grimmy will, while staying in Jamaica the last time some work was going on in front of the property, he was staying. And the coach went out and took the O and helped digging. Yeah? Yeah, man. That leader is a pragmatic leader. Get things done. Yeah, man. He seemed like a good human being outside of being a coach and a dentist. Speedy Williams, Deshaun Beckford, Romari Williams, and Malik Foster all at Colorado Switchbacks USL team this season. 4 Jamaicans on one team. Yeah. The little youth Alex opening a business in Jamaica. Love see that. Good luck, youth. Me check it and the man still have the wall of man with that we don't want to play for Jamaica. That's how we short of players. Hey, you know, so me give a little soldier that if he set up his studio and man go put them thing up on the wall, man. Not even Shelly up on the wall. So you must know. But we are going to start out Rob Smith, man. You mean tell us we are going to start out, man. Pasa is in every sport team. Is it is managed. That is important. Hallgrimsson's temperament is right for Jamaica. Sure. I already know that. What is a good nickname for this coach? Now Grimmy then call him, man. Dr. Grim. Remember I'm a dentist now, so I'm a doctor, so Dr. Grim. How you treat Diane's valid and incisive question with such. Listen me now, Rich Poe, me want to stay away from the argument there now. You see the Craig Butler and Whisper argument, coaches just want to stay away from it. So it's not with this day, as you said, Mr. Man, or being incisive or, you know. It's just, me don't want that energy there right now. The baller says some things that I don't like, and me just leave it there, so. You understand? The great and famous Stan Cranky. Him look aside a lead and him all have all mount attack.
Hey, Coach, I'm very humble, Coach. I'm very humble. I am not digging up my team or saying anything. Yeah. I just want the season to play out. I wish they would stop the season now and just say the season over.
I want to win the league.
I just call that champion. Yeah.
No, sir, you have to work for
it. No, you have to stop now because I'm not very optimistic going forward. So I would love to stop now.
What go on? What say you?
So I call the interview, You call the
because
I can't get your I can't get your perspective on things. I hear you read out the comments from the commenters,
Mm.
and I hear you generalize, but I need to understand your perspective on things. So my
On
first
what?
question is,
On what?
what do you, a number of different topics, like,
Okay, go ahead.
what do you think about the new coach? What about you think about the new coach? What's
I,
your perspective on him? You have
I,
a chance to see him. Yeah.
pretty much from the first press conference he did, I think he's a no nonsense individual that knows what he wants, what he's about, and this it seemed to be somebody that will not accept mediocrity, and he's gonna go for what he wants, meaning players. Essentially, he brought his staff, so of course he wants to be working with a team that he's used to and comfortable with, and I think that he wants high caliber players to work with. So essentially, I think he's a coach that is thinking about results in terms of being positive with the results. Because at the end of the day, he has his reputation and his repertoire to build. You understand? He has his resume to build, and going forward, he has that on his mind. And he recognized the challenge or the project that Jamaica football is. Hence the reason he went out there to look at the players to ensure that he gets the best that the diaspora has to offer, and the best that are interested in playing for the island. So I think he's a no-nonsense coach. I think he's pragmatic in his actions and whole demeanor. So yeah, that's my perspective
So
on it.
as you know, the JFF has had a lot of conflict with the players.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like it's a continuous thing. Been happening for a long while,
Mm-hmm.
but much more publicized in this environment.
Yeah.
So how will that affect the coach's ability to bring order, to create an environment which is not toxic?
Mm-hmm.
And the ability the JFF1 will be able to get themselves together, support him like they need to, and he will then be able to source the players he need to, bring those players into the fold, harmonize, bring their harmonization where it needs to be to move the program forward.
I mean, as somebody said earlier, I think his temperament fits what toxicity, if I'm pronouncing it, I get a little tongue twist there a while ago, with that environment. I mean, the way how he handled the Andre Blake situation tells me that this is a man that is in control. And yes, he knows what he has gotten himself into, whether it is toxic or whether it is a very tedious and hard position to be in. He knew what he was about. I think he would have done his research. As a doctor, you know, you'd have to be doing research and all of that. So he would have done his research on the island, on players, on the whole federation, the history and all of that. I think him do all of them something. So I think he would have had a know-how on how to break down or diffuse whatever negativity might be floating around. And not only that, he has persons like a Dennis Strong, who is the new Gen Sec, that seems to be one that is a no-nonsense person as well, has his integrity upheld, that he always speaks of that. So I think with that combination, I not, even if that comes out, because of course drama comes with sports, even if that comes about, I think he's going to find a very cute or subtle way of sorting it out.
So from what you're saying, you're optimistic about the program going forward?
I'm optimistic for now based on how it starts. But, you know, so the whip I go out. Like Winston Griffiths, the whip I go out. If them slip, them slide.
That's some old Jackie I talk about, but anyway. So what a long time Jackie. So what do you think? what do you think are the biggest impediments to success for the program?
I mean, the old guards. Will they really put any wrench, screwdriver, or such like in the wheel or in the spokes going forward. How it is now, on paper, because we're talking about football, it seems as if there is some sort of structure going forward. And if that is the case, impediments are those persons that will hinder would have been the old guard. Will they readily accept this coach and his no-nonsense attitude? Will they readily accept the Gen Sec and his no-nonsense attitude? It seems as if he's coming out with as well. And the new thrust, will they readily accept it? You understand? And will those old guard pressure the president to make decisions that might be rash or impulsive?
So we have heard through the media sources, whether it's your interview with Lowe, which was a good interview, but some things come up which were interesting and related to the organization. We've heard Leon Bailey on some music channel was talking about football, which was a very interesting interview. And we have heard the kid whisper just come out, similar to Bailey's interview. What is your perspective on these things? Just generalized.
On what?
I'm not doing specifics.
Repeat. I didn't hear the first
What's your
part.
perspective? So we have had 3 interviews in the last month and a half with players talking about their experiences with the Football Federation. Some of their comments have not been complimentary, to the contrary. Have been very negative.
Yeah.
And in some instances, the young kid whisper was saying certain things which I found interesting given his age, and not even be involved with the program. And I think he's being influenced from my perspective. So what's your view on that, given where the program is trying to get to? What's your view on some of these interviews by the players, their comments, and how you think that will affect the program going forward, especially the team and this new coach? How will they be viewed, and how will the coach be able to handle this situation? Because they sometimes have people behind them who, frankly, in my view, may not have the best interest of the program at heart.
Sure.
Not Lowe, for example, but the other 2 persons.
For me, I believe that there should be a clean slate going forward, Cranky. Alright? Especially for the players that have played for the team. So you see, the player want to play for the team, for me, is just strictly ignoring. Me not hear nothing what that player say, because he has not played for the national team as yet. He has not played international football. He only dominate 1 season of schoolboy football. So we can't pay attention to him right now. Leon Bailey issue was solved. So going forward, I think it's a clean slate, Cranky. I don't think it will affect the coach and whatever he plans to do going forward. I believe, though, this coach, and I think it probably happened already, the man are going to lay out him ground rules from day one, you know. So if you can't work with it, you know, Cranky, you got to go. And I think I saw him going to operate with a no-nonsense attitude. Who forget Dashra, get Dashra. And it could be a case where he's a coach that says 3 strike before you're out. So a man might get another chance or another chance and another chance. The 4th one him out. You understand? So me not think it will affect these interviews. Will not affect the program going forward. The one with the youngster, it's unfortunate. I think some guidance is needed there, and that's all me I gonna say on that. Take that out of it, and I have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, but the comments seem to be that from where I sit, the players seem to have latitude to say anything they want to say. Maybe it's because of how the JFF operate. We all know the JFF hasn't been the best organization, but I do think the players at some time have to rein in their perspective, because whether it was Lowe, whether it was Blake, whether it was Bailey, and now the youngsters in play for the national team, they have to consider also what you say have implications to it. You have to manage how you communicate and how you engage. Yeah, they have to, because, you know, coach, here's the thing people don't understand. we are all replaceable in whatever we do in life. Now, the person may not be as good as you, coach, but you're replaceable. And the more this coach bringing players who are at the same level, the
Or
more
better.
replaceable you become. Or better, the more replaceable you become. And no one will remember you if the team is winning.
True.
So you have to protect your brand as a player, but also your position in the team. And if you go speak out against the organization, when organizations do things which are just distasteful, I don't have a problem with a player voicing their displeasure, but you also got to control the forum where you do that, right? Everything can be in the public domain. You don't hear players and most of the industrialized countries team coming out knocking the organization, even though behind the scenes they may be contentious in terms of how they engage with management. But you have to manage that. Because if you continue out in the public domain, at some point your brand as a player gets affected and it won't always be positive if you are always negative, even though there are challenges behind the scenes. So my hope is that the players would also realize that changes are occurring within the JFF. We see Dennis coming on board. It's going to bring in a new marketing person. They brought in a coach with pedigree who is not conflicted, which is an imperative. And I'm glad that came on board, that those situations have been resolved in terms of the coach is going to be impartial and objective in how we pick this team. He's going to be agnostic about the pick his team. He won't pick a team based on affiliation, club affiliation, player affiliation, or whatever those things were in the past. It'll be based on players and how they fit into the coach's program and system.
Yeah.
Which is what we all have been asking for. So my hope going forward, coach, is that we should all try to, at this point, because that's how we feel about the JFF, try to be supportive of the program and find ways to contribute in a positive way, because the fans are as much stakeholders as the players, JFF, sponsors, even the government, where the Prime Minister come out more recently talking about trying to get to World Cup 2026. And it starts now in building the groundwork to try to achieve that. So we should all figure out a way how we can contribute, or small way or big way, and whatever we can contribute to help the program. And I think the players themselves, who are the most important product, probably the most important thing in all this whole equation, needs to find a way to also collaborate with all the parties involved. Players associated with fans, players associated with the organization, players associated with the coach, to help move the program forward, coach.
True.
It's important. All right.
Yeah, man.
So, me done interview and me done preach, so have a good show.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Cranky.
All right. Bless up, coach. Bless up.
All right. So, what Rich Pooh did I say? Fresh God. Rich Pooh come like him come to give some problem, you know. Me can't. Rich Pooh, I'm disappointed in you, Rich Pooh. Hey. Hey, Rob Smith. Guy, you bed now, Rob Smith. Yeah, man, I say fresh. We are going to time you out in the Rob Smith. Anyway, that one was hilarious still. Cha. Coach, them know this is the easiest World Cup and Jamaica will qualify. That's the reason why them I do the big change after the World Cup back to the old same thing. Yeah, and election coming up to, you know, so let us see. We don't want to show the wrench in the spoke so soon, you know. Ah, boy. Man, then can pressure Travis as well. John was there. Travis, why you always get so much pressure in? I don't know, not Travis, but you get the most pressure in for the show, though. You're Rich Poor. So nobody now come on to the stream and how much time we got now? 1 hour and 15 minutes, 200 people on. How many likes we have, Fresh? 200 people. We should have at least 180 likes in our people. At least 180 likes. Fresh God, talk to me. Man say Coach's Desk is an American channel. Hey, you see you? Yo, boy, brain drain. You start the new year with a bang, man. Look at brain drain and pressure you, man. You see brain drain and pressure you. No, people, just remember that we'll be having the interview with the Gensec tomorrow evening at 7. So, y'all need to roll out. Come with your question, your popcorn, and all of these things. And get ready to ask your questions. Yeah, I know so Manningsman had he's doing the rounds basically. So Manningsman had him on this afternoon or this evening. So he'll be on tomorrow again on the Coach's Desk. What you say? Yeah, brain drain. That's why I'm afraid to come on back on the stream, you know. Because him go like same did one. Him go like same did one take over the show, you know. Like him stop the host from answer a question when him ask. I have to put him in a timeout. Yeah, man. What happened to Talawa? Talawa good man. Talawa have some new work I deal with, you know, so. You know, so she now put out no only per stream again because she have new work I do. Tennessee, you really think so? Honestly believe that they will qualify easier than all the other World Cup, especially with players have access to now. No, but I want the people to realize I never agree with Robert Panda thought that with MG and Unseen, you know. Yeah, man, in the campaign I go on one. So we never agree with Robert because we Guna Addo, Manningsman cover local football too. Unseen cover local football. Nothing wrong with the man them. Everybody have their niche. You understand? And a lot of people are very happy with what Guna is doing, especially persons in the diaspora, even the local people too. So, you understand? Yeah, man. So, I think this is a good one, people. We can close off. Started late and respect. The people really ask me that. Coach Big. Oh, RDN TV said I should big up Siona in Florida. Always watching the program. Big up yourself, Siona. Thanks very much for tuning into the Coach's Desk. You know what I mean? Big up yourself. Yeah, man, me know. Me just emphasize it for people who are probably going to watch back and see it. You understand? So that was why I said it, Stefan. Because I want to emphasize it so when people watch it back, them not really think away the commenters and the hosts support Robert, did I say. With Dennis Shaw and Chris Dean, we have two good qualified persons on board with the JFF. I was one who called for Dean to come on board. I appreciate what all you guys are doing for the Jamaica football. Big up yourself, Triple A. Coach, nobody never agree with what Robert said. He was under. No, me know that, Stefan. You know what me I say? Me say I reiterated the point for emphasis. So persons who are on the watch back will realize clearly that we weren't supporting what Robert was saying. That's all me I say, Stefan. Coach, is a good thing going on, Ado, because I'm watching the game them. Yeah, man. Mr. Speed mentioned that the coach and his assistant as a database. Okay. Hold on. Me hear one popping sound, you know, like somebody pop on. Who this? Rich Po, you hear me? You hear me, Rich Po? Alright, let me see if I can add Rich Po to the screen now.
Viewers and subscribers, good night and a happy and prosperous 2023. CD, are you receiving, sir?
Huh? If what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Can you hear me?
Everybody are here, man.
I can't see you.
You don't have to see me.
That's very good. That's very
Yeah,
good.
you don't have to see me. Just watch the screen.
No, I don't have.
Watch the screen and you see me, man.
Footballing fans, footballing viewers, the reason boss about Rich Po Sports representing in the house, Travis Pastoa, Fresh God, Brain Drain, Diane, a warm and pleasant good evening. Thank you for tuning in to one of the premier sporting experiences in the Jamaican social media blogging sphere. The reason boss is simply saying this. I want to say this loud and proud. Coach Jaime Hallgrimsson is wished the very best of good fortune. He's looking his best with what should be on paper a quality squad from which to select. It's not going to be an easy task, but I am looking forward to him selecting his squad with his staff and preparing the Reggae Boys to go on a journey that the long-suffering Jamaican Reggae Boys fans will hopefully draw confidence from. Because the Reggae Boys have been coming up short, pulling up very few trees over the last year and more since I have jumped aboard this Juta bus that is the Reggae Boys fan zone. It's been a rocky road. A rocky road, as Capleton would have said. We want to see quality football from a quality group of players. The question, of course, remains to be asked. Will there be peace and love and unity? Will there be a cohesive team on the pitch? Will there be a team that is hard to beat and is capable of beating the opposition? Simply put, viewers and subscribers, Dennis Chung will be, in doing his media rounds, appearing on Coach's Desk. Coach's Desk is by common consent, and if you don't know, I'm going to tell you now, he is the diplomat extraordinaire for 2021, for 2022, and going into 2023. Coach's desk, as Stan Kroenke has alluded to, is a man who likes to sit on the fence. It could have full of barbed wire. He is prepared to sit on the fence. The question is, will this diplomat be ready and willing to ask, to put the hard, the pertinent questions to Mr. Chung? You see, Mr. Chung, as Ryan LFC has testified to, he is as sweet as any sweet honey you have tasted. Mr. Chung has given us the distinct impression. Whether there's substance to this impression, we will find out, hopefully, a little more after Coach's desk, Coach Minzy, has had a word or two, listened intently, and put the questions that needed and will need to be put to Mr. Chung. You would be totally right in thinking that you are watching and listening and experiencing an entirely different organization that is the JFF. The same JFF, those three letters, JFF, usually synonymous with incompetence, lackadaisicalness, unprofessionalism, lack of transparency, lack of professionalism, lack of coordination, lack of intensity and integrity, lack of direction. Mr. Chung has been front and center in giving us a 180 degrees different picture. And I, for one, speaking and listening in London, England, will be on tenterhooks as Coach CD has his way with Mr. Chung. Off-field activities are sorted and locked and docked, it seems. What's going to happen on the pitch? That's going to be the nitty-gritty. Coach, there's a phone call.
Yeah, man. Carla, welcome to the
Blair?
show.
Mr. Blair, is that you, sir?
Hello?
This is Arden.
Arden, what's up?
Yeah, I'm here, coach. Yeah, man. I wish you all the best for 2023, so you and your family. And your special guest from England also.
Yeah, man.
Yes, so
greetings to your brother Arden. Greetings, brother Arden.
Yeah, so, yeah, man. Blessings. Yes, so I was, you know, for the new year, cause we have a lot of bad stuff went on for 2022 with the Jamaican football, and I just want everything to be different.
You sound like you sound like you're in a echo. You sound like you're in a echo chamber or alleyway or some
Rich, but we are hearing clearly, yeah, man.
Keep speaking, audience, and make sure you don't take it easy on CD.
All right, bro. Yeah, man. So I get so many heartaches and headaches for 2022 when it comes to Jamaica football, right? So I just hope and pray that this year, 2023, will be different. And I just want to say this, that every Jamaicans, local and abroad, I just want us to come together and just support. I know that not for we have some bad experience with the Football Federation, but just for the football's sake, let bygones be bygones, and let us just come together. And one important thing I want to say to us that for this year, don't come with the division. Don't come with Jamaican local band or overseas Jamaican band. We just want to come with Jamaica. It's one Jamaica, one program. So let us just unify the thing. Okay, and Mr. Richard, I know he's in England and the coach is in England also. And I get to understand that you have so many contacts. So I wouldn't mind if you could just tell us some of the players that the coach is talking to. What say you?
Then like that. I like that. I am not the oracle of knowledge in this particular respect. I was looking forward to Coach Jaime Hallgrimsson's trip to England. It was much touted that he was going to come over and speak with a number of Jamaican players eligible to represent Jamaica to see how they catch the vision. Coach Minzy was absolutely right in saying that Coach Jaime would have a marketing, a recruitment job to sell the idea. Of course, it's absolutely a very proud and honourable thing to represent Jamaica. But as you have rightfully said, Udain, there's been a bag of drama, challenges off the field and on the field, which has made representing the Reggae Boys a difficult task for various reasons. Coach Jaime, I do not know.
Just to clarify a little bit, the coach is not in England.
Yeah,
he was.
He was.
Yes.
He was. He was. Yes. Yes. He was quite right. He was. But I don't know who he spoke to. I was coming on the program and listening to Coach Minzy to find out maybe if he had a list of players, excuse me, that may have been spoken to. I know Coach Minzy mentioned the likes of Omar Hutchinson, who seems to be in a good spot in terms of representing Jamaica and not jumping ship. Isaac Hayden, Coach Minzy alluded to, is also a positive candidate for selection as early as the Mexico game, according to Coach Minzy. Well, in terms of some of the players, Coach Jaime seems to be looking to get these players on board ASAP. Ivan Toney doesn't seem to be one that is one we're going to be looking at for anytime soon. And Kai Walker-Peters of Southampton, he's one that unfortunately, or fortunately as the case may be, will not be a starter and a part of the Reggae Boys plan. So I don't know the specific names, but I think we're all going to be intrigued as to who Coach Jaime picks. Brother Ordain, let me put this to you. Knowing what you know thus far, I'm sure we're going to get more news when Coach Jaime is interviewed. I'm sure there's going to be some names coming out. But irrespective of that, are you, as the 12th man, Brother Ordain, are you prepared to trust the process? When I say trust the process, let Coach Jaime and his staff do what they need to do. And whether or not you feel that there are people behind the scenes who are trying to influence in any way, shape, or form to encourage or point in the direction of any particular footballer or footballers, any particular clubs, are you confident and willing to trust Coach Jaime to do his job as so many coaches around the world are currently doing?
Well, Richard, first of all, if you want to know somebody, you wait till them open their mouth. You cannot know a person if they keep their mouth shut. But when the person open their mouth, you can understand and know a bit about that person. And I've listened to him. And the thing about this is that the Jamaican Football Federation, they have done everything, honestly, in their power. I'm seeing this. I'm feeling this to make it right. I mean, the personnel that they get in the football program is looking very good. And this coach is a professional. And he get paid to pick the best team. And remember that your last job is what you get recommended for. So I do believe that the coach is here, you know, to build up on his resume also. Yeah, and I don't, we have to trust the coach. I mean, he have a job to do. So we have to trust the coach and let the coach do his job. And I really do believe if the Jamaican Football Federation didn't get the act together, they wouldn't be in they wouldn't be in office when the next election comes around. But they make some good move. You know, they make some really, really good move. by picking two personnel, putting on their side. So I think the next election they will be there. So give them the benefit of the doubt. That's why I said to everybody, just let us work together. Let the coach do his job. That's what he get paid to do, his job, to pick the best team and to get result. So yes, I have every confidence in this coach. Yeah, and one thing I realize is a no nonsense person. You're not going to put anyone on him to. You're not going to choose anyone and just give it. He will choose his one team, and this is what I like. Believe in me. So I feel optimistic about 2022 when it comes to Jamaica football. I feel optimistic. I do believe that this year I will have so many things to really boast about. Because in America, me have some Mexican friends who always brag and say, "Boy, we don't know about football and stuff like that." But I do believe that this year I will have so much to brag about. So yeah, I have the confidence, and he's in England. I mean, that's a good way to start it. You want the best to represent the country. He know the position that we are falling short. He know what he needs, the equipment that he needs as a coach to have a successful time with Jamaica football. So yes, I do believe, and I'm optimistic. And yes, we will do something wonderful. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but sometimes in life, we have to think positive. We have to be positive, and that's why I'm begging the Jamaican people, again, overseas and locally. Please, just let us get behind the program and just put everything. Just give it our positiveness. Just everything positive. You understand? Because this is the only way we will succeed. Start the division. Let us be one people. So this
Brother
is what I have
Ardien,
to say, man.
Brother Ardien, I love what you've said. I'm sure that many people watching Coach's Desk, please hit like, share, and subscribe button. Absolutely free. FREE, free of charge. You're giving the Coach's Desk and the commenters and people such as O'Dane and Richpo Sports a strength. Brother O'Dane, I have picked up just a couple of comments during this show, and I want you to nip it in the bud or address it, either which way you want to deal with the matter, O'Dane. There are some who have said that because the coach is a overseas coach, and he has mentioned that he has no quote-unquote emotional attachment to the country, that is seen in some people's eyes as a negative thing, a negative trait. Do you agree, O'Dane? If you don't agree, please can you tell the watching viewers just what a foreign coach brings to the party? You've mentioned his professionalism and his desire to pick the squad that can use and utilize and work with his system, and he can do likewise with the players at his disposal. Can you please give your opinion for the watching public to nip this question or point in the bud or address it as you see fit?
Okay. This will be one of the best things that will ever happen to Jamaica's football, right? I remember the former coach, before the interim coach. It is so, you tend to be partial when, you have friends that, so well. This is no longer about some Jamaican baller need to eat a food or to use the program to get where they are going. We now need ballers right now in the program to bring the program, not the program to bring them. And it argues so good. When you come in as a mutual person, you don't know Tom, you don't know Harry. So therefore, you are not partial. Because the former coach, before the interim coach, we can recall how he overlooked the best player just to choose some players who were not up to standard, but because of noise. Now, this coach will eliminate all of that. Because this coach is now looking at just mere performance at the highest level. Right? This coach is not looking at anything and say, boy, this baller here, we have to help him because he need to eat a food. And he have family, and his family have to live. No. This coach is speaking on the mere fact that this player can bring this to the program. So I'm just saying to every Jamaican, please, just let the coach do his job. The man is a professional. The man don't have any contacts or any link to anyone. He's picking the best player, and that is good enough for Jamaica football. And this is one of the things that has been holding back Jamaica football for years now. Friends. We have to put our friends in there. No matter if our friends, if them out of football for years and they have big belly, like they have gas or something like that, because we want to eat a food, so we want to bring them back into the program. We fear what people will say. I mean, man use badness in Jamaica football to threaten people and stuff like that. I don't think this coach is intimidated by any of this. So I think it's a good thing that this coach is coming and just picking players and performance.
You couldn't have spoken any more clear than that, O'Dane. You could not have been any clearer. I wonder if you have a lot of supporters in the comment section. I am certainly standing in your corner where your comments are concerned. Coach Minzy, are you there, my brother?
Yeah, man, me not have to worry when you take over the hosting job. So, me go read comments and all and catch up on some comments and then.
It's good to laugh. It's good to laugh.
So, continue doing what you're doing.
No problem at all. No problem at all. Rich Post Sports, the reason but in the house. Like Coach means not easy, you know. Yes, King.
Mr. Richard, I heard that we have two under 20 playing in the EPL. I know about Omari Richards, but I don't know Omari Hutchinson, but I don't know the other player. So I don't know if you have any idea who is that.
No, I don't have much idea, much information on that particular player that you've just mentioned. If it's Omari Richardson, I don't know much about this player. It's interesting.
No, I know about Hutchinson, Omari Hutchinson, but they said there's another under 20 that's over.
Dexter Lembiaski, but he plays for Wolves. And he wasn't a part. He's not a part of the EPL team, but he played the FA Cup for them against Liverpool.
Okay.
Yeah, against Liverpool.
Okay. Yeah, man.
But O'Dane, go ahead.
Yes, so I was saying that it is so amazing because honestly, I didn't believe, that we have so many young players overseas, not only in England, but so many players overseas that can represent Jamaica.
Yeah, man, I mean, a whole lot of players out there, man. But they can represent.
But O'Dane,
I want you to remember and
Yes,
take stock that
remember.
not all of them wants to play for Jamaica. I say Lembiaski, but it is Lembikisa.
That's the one.
So don't.
What?
Oh, I heard Jason Guna is just confirming that yes, he played in the EPL this season. Yeah, man. So it.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Who's that? Who did?
Lembikisa. Dexter Lembikisa. Very good
Okay.
baller. When he played against Liverpool, a lot of
Oh, yes.
rave reviews he got. I happened to watch some of the clippings, and trust me, the youth bad, man. The youth the bad.
But this is it's an interesting point, though, Coach Minzy and Brother Odian. Odian, are you at all concerned, or because you're full of reasoning? I detect good reasoning in your bones, sir. When it comes to Jamaica having such a wide selection of players to choose from, does that in any way daunt you? Oh, does that in any way daunt you? Or do you feel that you're bracing yourself and the watching Jamaican fans, watching public, for the backlash because there's such a wide selection of players that if certain players aren't chosen, there's going to be the potential bag of drama? Can you give us any advice in terms of being mature about handling selectorial decisions made by Coach Jaime, and that we should always remember it's for the good of Jamaica in this coach's views? It's nothing personal or detrimental or derogatory. Can you just shed a look of light on that, sir, and give a look of advice and seasoned reasoning to the viewers of Coach's Desk this evening, sir?
You know, Richard, I heard Mr. Speed in an interview saying that no longer will be Jamaica program will be to develop players. The national team won't be the place to develop players. So when you are developed, then you can come and represent your country. No, if you want the best for your country, and you want to use your pride, your national team, to sell players or to highlight players, we won't reach anywhere. So I love it when Mr. Speed comes and clear the air and said, boy, you know something? No longer will this be. And I really love that. Right? So I just want to say, because regardless of how we speak and no matter how we preach on these platforms, you will still have one or two people. And honestly, Richard, I don't believe that these people that come with some negative vibes sometimes really love football. What I do believe though, I do believe that these people have some friends or some family who play football. So they are not getting the bigger picture. You understand? And I'm not saying that you will have special talent, even like Bibi Gardner. He was a special talent. And you can blend in. But I realize that there is always a problem with Jamaica football.
But Arden,
if you realize, yeah.
When I look on it still, you know, whoever Coach Hallgrimsson come and pick, you know, everybody's not gonna be happy, you know. And the next thing about it, it doesn't matter who he picks to play on the field. There's still gonna be a breakdown of how each player plays. So we might have it that a man never play well. So these things will happen at football, and not everybody will be happy with whoever the coach pick. So we have to just get that in the back of our head. Everybody now gonna be pleased. You understand?
Yes. Okay. So, coach, You see, all these programs that has been heard on YouTube, your program, another program, you'd be so surprised because we know a lot of a young brother that leave Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
that is over here now in the US,
Mm-hmm.
that listen to these program. And coach, you'd be alarmed to hear what some of these young men have to say about Jamaica football. And we really don't know nothing about ball. We don't go run up and field and kick some ball. Sometimes you talk to them, you're surprised to hear what they have to say, coach. Same, and I'm saying, as you rightly put it, coach, that I know everybody are going to be happy or satisfied with what the coach did. But we have to remember this, that when the coach pick a team, he's picking the team to elevate his status and also 'cause if you're not going to pick the best team, then you're going to bring down your reputation. You understand? So regardless of who the coach pick, because Jamaica have so a wider pool now, coach, that even if you go and you pick this player and he's not performing, then the coach have option. Because I heard that this coach is very scientific. That I mean, he tends to look at every single details of a player, right? Even he's looking even beyond 2026, and that's good, right? No, me not go like everybody the coach that pick, but let the action speak for itself. When the player they reach and the field, because sometimes coach will be surprised to know why we don't want the man to play because they want the better on him. But that one fit the coach system.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And not just individualism is not about football. It's a team sport. You get me? So what the coach is looking for is not most necessarily what we are looking for. Because we as Jamaican, we love flair. We love to see a man pile and a man salad and reel up. You understand? Even if you pile a man and the ball end up in a free goal, you are real same way. That's how we are. You understand? So, coach, as me I said, me want to get behind this coach, the Jamaica Football Federation. Give them, we know some people don't trust them, but give them the length of rope with us hang themselves. Make we see if what them say a real thing this time. You understand? But don't bother batch the coach and batch the player then. Because player listen to this program, coach. Coach, right now, I have a cousin at Queen's Park Rangers, right? And I was telling him about because I wanted to have an interview with him about how to be a professional and stuff like that, coach. Right? These people listen to this program. So when you come on the ear and you bash these young players from overseas, you understand? So that's why sometimes we put these players out of their comfort zone and they feel some why we don't appreciate them and we don't welcome them and all them stuff there. Then get some bad feedback. So I'm saying just let the coach do his job, man. When if the coach not doing job, he have to go. But he get paid to get result. And we need result.
Yeah.
It has been a long time. Yeah, we need results. So, Richard, me just have some why some are gonna love it, some not gonna love it. I mean, not even God himself can please everybody. You understand? So, Richard, what says you? Speak.
I would find it very difficult to add anything more to to what you've just said, Odin. Again, I can only say that I would be in your camp. One Jamaica out of many, one people. The coach is being paid the big bucks to get the job done his way. As Frank Sinatra famously said, I did it my way. Coach Means is absolutely right. I'm sure that all the fans in the comment sections understand we are all coaches. We've all got our particular points of view, our preferences. I was following the fortunes of the Seleção during the World Cup. Brazil tumbled out at the quarterfinal stage at the hands of Croatia. Yeah, man. Hey, still comes to terms with that. But you've got to come to terms with that. The coach, Chiche had a terrific crop of players at his talent, at his disposal. It was one of those things. It was a great opportunity. But that team, in my opinion, had to suffer, go through the deep waters and come out in order to try and lift that World Cup in Qatar 2022. They overcame the likes of Serbia. They overcame the likes of Switzerland. But the big boys of Europe, such as Croatia, I say big boys, around 4 million people in that country, but they've got technically gifted players. They did for Brazil. It was close, but no cigar. Of course, we could have had issues about who was selected, the style of play, why they didn't convert. It's not an easy job being a coach. If people can be critical of the likes of Brazil, Germany, France, what says Jamaica with small but with Talawa? We have underachieved, in my humble opinion. We have underachieved, but not by as big a margin as some people may care to imagine. The likes of Canada, Mexico, America, Costa Rica, they have been the heavyweights in the CONCACAF region. Jamaica have to earn the right. Get me now. Jamaica has to earn the right on the field of play. They've got to do the dirty work. They've got to make the hard yards. They've got to bring a style and pattern, a style and flavor, CD style, to the footballing arena. Listen, results draws fans in. If Jamaica can start to win games, be competitive, bring a style of football that wows and appeals to the fans, that can only be a good thing. If Jamaica prove hard to beat, defensively sound, capable of playing some quality football and going toe-to-toe, beginning with the likes of Mexico, and later on in the Gold Cup, when we're going to meet the likes of Panama, El Salvador, Costa Rica, Canada, who did so well in Qatar. We saw what happened to Canada. They didn't get out of the first round, and yet they acquitted themselves very well. Jamaica, where did we finish in the octagonal? 6 out of 8. 6th out of 8. We had a horrendous lack of transparency, a horrendous situation when it came to tactical acumen, communication, respect amongst the players. It wasn't a good look. The fans were up in arms. Such man at the helm was not the greatest of communicators. Mr. Hallgrimsson seems to be a communicator. Mr. Chung of the JFF seems to be born with a communicative spoon in his mouth. He has been absolutely unabashed and happy to communicate with Ordain, Fresh God, I Am Sure Sports, Coach's Desk, I Maxit, JD, Ryan LFC Classic, Sports Max. He has been on first name terms and answering the questions that have been put to him. the Jamaican footballing public, with yourself, Ordain, and many more, are in a good place. There's a feel-good factor around the place.
Yes.
We need to see the proof in the eating, the proof in the pudding. We want to see a squad selected, a squad with good preparation time, united on the pitch and off the pitch. And off the pitch, that I hope and pray, like you, Udain, includes the 12th man being united in willing the Reggae boys to do the best they can with a positive vibe and air beside them, above them, below them, because we need a strong breeze to do what we can do in the CONCACAF regions. It's not an easy road. The CONCACAF will be coming stronger than ever, and Jamaica has to come stronger than ever in order to meet the targets that they're going to have set for themselves.
Definitely. And what a way to close off the show. I think you tied it up real good, Rich Poe, and really appreciate it. We have to close off. We're on the 2-hour mark. I did not know that we're going to stay that long. I said we were going to do 1 hour because the show started late. And Arden came on, Rich Poe came on, and it was a good discussion. Solid discussion again. Big up on yourself, people. Thank you very much. Just please remember that tomorrow evening again, we'll be having Gensec, Dennis Strong, on set to talk to us about plans that the JFF have in going forward. I know everything has not been exhausted. He has been doing his rounds, but we just want to top it off, put the icing on the cake. We understand that Military Guna will be having also a show with him on Tuesday. So like I said before, he has been doing the rounds, getting the word out there, so it permeates the entire country and diaspora what the JFF is about, what they are doing. So again, people, look forward to that tomorrow. Big up yourself. Thanks to Rich Poe. Big up yourself, Arden. Big up to all the viewers and subscribers who continue to support the Coach's Desk. Much respect. All the callers who call in. Big up yourself. Good night. The show started late, but it ended up to be a very good show, and we appreciate it. So the coach has been doing a lot. The coach has been doing his job, and he seems to be getting what he needs to get out there. You know what I mean? So big up everybody. Until next time, people. Stay safe. Peace out.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach means it. Best round here. Remember that.